It
It
seems like this Tobi guy, you get me? The devil. It seems like the devil wants to cook me dinner. He wants to cook me food. I wanna know why he wants to cook me food. He's saying that he wants to cook food to all the enemies of the family. Like, what have you got in mind? Please, I've seen a video. Someone sent me a video of a man, this little stink mount, baldhead, you get me? He's talking about he wants to cook man food. Let's get into this. Listen to it.
Sir, you cook? It depends on who wants to eat it. I can cook for my enemies. Yeah. I want to cook for my enemies. Or the enemies of the family. I can cook for them.
A man said he can cook for them, and he's what sort of black magic, George devil madness, poison? What is he even thinking, bro? This is what he calls himself a pastor. And my people, look, safe to say, I'm an enemy of Spac Nation, of the family. You get me? And you see, let me tell these people them something, yeah? You see, 2026 is just getting started. But I know now, I now know, you see that video that you lot got taken down? You got all your, all your millions, all the little scumbags at the fake church. Get me? All the little scumbags at the fake church, the weak man. You get me? Sam. I saw a video of you, Sam. I'm going to do a video in a minute. I saw something, actually. Let me get it up. I saw something on PT's, I saw something on Tobi's social media. I know it's mad because he's disappointed in you, Sam, man. He's disappointed in you, man. You get me? He knows you let the people down. He knows you let the people down. I know a lot of people from the church hasn't seen that. They ain't seen that, have they? He's disappointed in you, man. Let's get up. You put this up. One sec. You put this up. How can I make it bigger? Well, to be honest, all of you lot's dirty laundry's in it anyway. You put this up, Sam, you weak man. This is what you put up.
Look, I also don't think it's perfect, but I manage him too.
He said that he's not perfect. Why is he not perfect, bro? Because he done this. Why is he not perfect? Because he done that to a little girl. Yeah. Terry done that. So Terry and Sam, this is Sam here. Obviously, this is Henry. Henry's been grooming boys, allegedly. You get me? He's from Croydon, guys. Yeah, allegedly. But Terry, Sam, done this. This is what they done. Yeah? I want you lot to know. So, this little girl, she was at Spac for years, 10 years plus. You get me? And Sam was battering her, just to say it how it is. They've been arrested, guys. They've been arrested and they're on bail. So I want you lot to know. And then Terry started joining in after them. And that was her face after that. They got arrested. They're on bail right now. But guess what? The police are not gonna care, are they? It's her word. It's her word against them. And this is why we need to safeguard women. We need to safeguard women. Because guess what? They'll look at it and be like, the police, CPS will look at it and be like, will this be a chargeable offense? And it's like, that's what they all look at it. But forget the police, man's not, I'm more in spreading awareness. So And I want the people that are at the church to see, because they tried to tell a lie through the grapevine, like through the grapevine. Anyway, they tried to tell a lie through the grapevine that she tried to come on Sam. So hold on, she tried to come on Sam, so you done that. So that even warrants for you to do that. Don't worry, the world's gonna see this. I'm not stopping for this one. The world's gonna see this. The last video that you lot got taken down, it got re-uploaded, and I saw the points that you lot didn't like. You lot wanted this bit out, you wanted this bit out, you wanted this bit out. So I hear you. But anyways, let's get back into it. Because remember, this guy is meant to be the man of God, right, guys?
Okay, when they are ready. Thank you, guys. Be seated, please. Livingstone is amazing, but that song was boring me to death, so I had to come up.
That song was boring him to death, you know. This is madness. It's mad, though. If you really check it, it's actually mad. It's mad.
That's long.
Spac Nation, we in the building! Hey! Your own pastor saying, because you're boring him to death. Stop that worship, it's getting long. Because it's boring me to death. But if this same pastor asked you, as a Spac Nation member, cut off your arm, you'd ask him what one, both? Where, here? This is the same pastor that you guys call God.
Bro, this is actually facts, man. This is facts. It's actually facts. It's madness. It's madness.
Saying that gospel music that worships the Lord is boring him to. Shh, come on. Come on. Are you not seeing what we're seeing? Are you blind? Come on. Those that are wise will listen. Like, there's no explanation behind this. I'm sorry. There's no explaining this. Okay, cool. Pastor Tobi, what was your reasoning for this? I don't know. I was just getting bored to death.
Yeah, man. This is a man talking about he wants to cook for his enemies. What do you have in mind? Get me? I just take it back. Just take it back to Spac Nation during 2016. And it was called something else. This lady, let's listen to what this lady has to say.
Guys, I used to go to Spac Nation. There's a reason why I've never shared this publicly, and it's because I've been waiting for the appointed time. If you are from South London is the truncheon. But I digress. Every single person from South London, every single young person in 2015, 2016, 2017 was at Spac Nation. But a lot of us were at Spac Nation through proxy. Before Spac Nation became Spac Nation, there was a group of young men who referred to themselves as the radical soldiers. The radical.
So I heard about the radical soldiers, and I heard about there's a lot of the radical soldiers still there now. So there was proper then, and they just turned. They turned, like they started getting motivated by money, and do you know what I mean?
Soldiers were genuinely on fire for God. The radical soldiers were a group of young men who all were ex-gang members, and they were genuinely, well, I can vouch for a few of them who were genuinely trying to seek God, seek the face of God, seek Christ. Like, they were so deep into the gang lifestyle, and they done a complete 360, and it was a beautiful testimony, and it was amazing. The radical soldiers had nothing to do with Pastor Tobi. They were not connected to Pastor Tobi at all. They were just a group of young guys. It started with a few of them, and it grew to more who could relate. They were actually growing in the word. Like, I don't want to name names, but one of them, he would be able to quote scripture, and he hadn't even been in Christ that long. And I've seen God do that in other people that I know in real life. So I've never judged someone on how long they've been in the faith, because these were people who had come to Christ had a burning passion and just went all in, and they were genuine, and they referred to themselves as the radical soldiers. And
So what happened? Like, what happened? And obviously, look, we can see, look, Tobi is going to get deported to Nigeria. It's just a matter of when. When he gets deported to Nigeria, will Sam and Miriam do they have the power to run Spac Nation? I think it will fall apart. Sam is a weak man. Get me? He's a weak man. His wife will leave him. The witch, I'm going to call that other one the witch. The witch, she's just a witch, bro. She is like, oh my God, she's evil. And I know a lot of the young girls are scared. And then you have me, obviously. They have a big plan, trajectory. Let me show you the trajectory. I like to always play it, you get me? Because, you get me? And then you have myself and you have you guys, you know, come on, man, the support of you guys. It just always come, the files always just, I'm stocking up on files. I want to do a full breakdown regarding the businesses. Because you see with Spac, yeah, they can't put their businesses on private and their businesses are all out there. Do you know what I mean? They can't put their business on private. But let me show you the trajectory. Let's get up. It's always good to show you what's going on, the trajectory. And you get me?
Please. This is the company's vision for 2030. And what I'm going to do quickly.
This is the company's vision for 20. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Yeah? Just so you can see this, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do in 48 hours. I'm going to do. So on Monday at 3 p.m. Tuesday at 3 p.m. I want to do something.
Is share the map of what I see the sharing economy is.
Ecclesiastes 4 from verse 9 in the NIV. Two are better than one because they have a good return for their labor.
Gloss is good. It's very good. But RV is better with gloss.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to break down what gloss and RV is. After this, I'm going to make the video. So when this video goes out, the video's already done. You can't try to, because I've got all the files. So I'm going to break down the infrastructure of like the money laundering, you get me, and what's happening and what gloss is, who's involved in gloss. Who's in gloss, you get me? So I'm going to break down that. What I'm going to do as well is, you know, sometimes it's good when you put the name gloss. So when people search it up online, my video comes up. You get me? Trust me, I'm internet ready. Internet ready.
This is good, but it's better with Lady Joe London. Yeah. So everybody can be cute in their corner, but we are better. Why? The scripture says two are what, family? They're what? Nah, two are better. What are we, family? We are?
You know that none of these, see gloss. That Jessica, it's mad because you see the little young girls, they're like the directors, they're like the full people, but you will never see Sam, you will never see any of these people, this witch here, you will never see the witch or Sam or any of them named down on the company's house or that owns the business. Their names will never be down. Why is that? Why is that? I don't get it.
We are better. As head of the businesses for the family, I have one job: to give PT a better return, to give Pastor Sam a better return, to give Pastor Obi a better return, to give Pastor Kevin a better return. Please.
It's mad. And I have one job. It's to spread awareness about Pastor Sam. It's to spread awareness about Pastor Obi. It's to spread awareness about Pastor Tobi. It's to spread awareness about Pastor Miriam. It's to spread awareness about Pastor Nikki. The list goes on, Ache. Get me? The list goes on, but let's go on to the start of it, man. Let's spread awareness.
Miss the radical soldiers. I genuinely miss the radical soldiers because during that time of 2015, 2016, 2017 is where I grew so much spiritually. Oh my days. So what had happened was the leader at the church that I had been attending, which was my childhood church, had been compromised. And even though I didn't know the details of how much they had been compromised, I only found out later that they had got pregnant. Like, just the way that they were treating me, the way that they were treating ministry just didn't sit right with me. And there was just a lot going on. Like, that's a whole nother story. But I knew that I will never leave the faith, regardless of how people treated me and regardless of what happened at that old church.
Firstly, sis, I'm sorry, man. And we see what, like, it's good that you're not leaving your faith, do you know what I mean? Because there's evil people in this world. It doesn't mean that the faith, your like Christianity, being a Christian is evil. Of course it's not. You know what I'm trying to say? There's people in all religions that are evil or they get motivated by money. And this is why we see, like, in countries, like I went to Sierra Leone when the war just finished. I was there. You get me? And it opened up my eyes when I was young. And I saw, like, little kids, I saw women, I saw men, some didn't have no arms, one chopped off, boom. And it's like, how can your own people do that to you? And this is how I look at Spac Nation, like, not to that level, but in a level of like, okay, cool, you work and you give your money. So it's drummed in your head to do that. You get me? Sow and seed, bring people in, gift your money. You're not correct. There's no crime that's being committed, but there's grooming. It's not right. It's not seed for what? What is it for? Do you know what I mean? So,
but that I did need to connect myself to a Christian community, but it just wasn't going to be that church. That's when I was introduced to the radical soldiers. And when I was under the teachings of the radical soldiers, not all of them, but there was one particular radical soldier that stood out to me. Whenever he would preach the word, it was sound. It was literally the Holy Spirit flowing through them, like they would be in a flow state. And I think till this day, I still have my notes of everything that they would say, right? At the time, I've always been a Twitter head. So at the time, I knew of Spac Nation, but obviously I had only ever heard bad things. But because the radical soldiers...
It's crazy, isn't it? It's actually crazy. But what I realize what Tobi does, isn't it, is this. He aligns himself with all the clouted rappers. Takes a picture, does a video, then he puts it out there, and then he'll pay the blog pages to post it. So his character, then he will have all these, the Jessicas, the OBs, the people that's come from mad backgrounds, that's been stabbed or whatnot. So they will do a good storyline, and then they will pay for PR and put it in papers. So now, when you type in Spac Nation on the papers and whatnot, obviously these pastors come up that they've changed their life around, and then they'll put energy into this. Then everyone else will be like under there. This is what you need to do to get yourself in this. Then you have to have a soul. We need 50 people in. Everyone needs to give. Do you know what I mean? So it's mad.
Were under the title Youth Revival. I didn't really know that it was linked to Spac Nation. But all I knew was there was this one radical soldier who was generally on fire, and I could see it in the passion. And during my time at Youth Revival, I grew so much spiritually, and I can vouch for people who were in Youth Revival around that same time period, who also grew spiritually, grew in their prayer life, grew in their love for God, grew in their evangelism, grew in their fellowship. And it's actually kind of funny because a lot of my mutuals, like, I'll go on evangelism today and I'll meet people, or I'll meet or connect with other Christians and we'll become mutuals. And I literally remember seeing them at Youth Revival back in the day. And I'm
Do you know what it is? Big shout out to Sis for even coming out and telling her story. And I feel like more and more awareness needs to be spreaded, man. I know. I get the messages. Everyone wants to be anonymous. Guys, there's no, like, when I say there's no point, yeah, not in a mad way, yeah, but there's no point in us having a conversation behind closed doors if you're not going to tell your story. I can't tell your story. I can't do it. I can't tell your story. I cannot tell your story for you. People are not going to believe me. They're just going to be like, oh, it's bounce. When they hear it from you, look, what you went through, then it's like more awareness. They're not going to believe me. Oh, yeah, this person said this, I'm reading this out and that. This is why I show pictures of what's happened so you lot can see the actual pictures, bro. Yeah, it's a trigger warning, but it has to be a trigger warning for people to wake up. It has to be a trigger warning for people to wake up. It has to. It's like there's no point in keeping reaching out to me if you're not going to tell your story because I can't do anything. I honestly can't. And I'm not saying it to like sound like, not like, do you know what I mean? Like I don't care. Of course I care. Why would I? Do you know what I mean? But guys, like seriously, do you know what I'm trying to say? I can't tell your story. So if you're gonna reach out to me, please, like I'm ready to tell my story. I will give you my platform. Let's go. Do you know what I mean? And then more people will come out. It will help more and more people. So big up to sis, or speak on your platform. Speak on your platform.
Wow, like we were actually genuinely loving God, genuinely on fire. But there is something called a strange fire and strange altars. And this is a piece of bad boy information that I have been sitting on for time. And yeah, years, literal years. Like, there are people in there who are genuinely legit and genuinely do love God and are genuinely Christian, but because of how enmeshed this community has become, I think the worst thing that happened to the radical soldiers was meeting Pastor Tobi and merging their calling with his calling and deciding to submit under him and go under him, because the
Boy, this is what do you know what? I know one day or soon there will be a proper documentary. There will be a Netflix documentary. And if there's not a documentary, then I'll do a documentary myself. There's not even just a documentary. There needs to be like a six episodes, bro. Like there needs to be like a 6-episode series. Trust me.
radical soldiers alone, like outside of Pastor Tobi, they had influence, they had the word, they had stories of transformation, testimonies of transformation, and I don't think they realize that they're actually being used. I don't think the radical soldiers realize that they're being used, and it's sad to see, at least the legit ones anyway. And sometimes I wonder, like, does he have something on them? Like, is it debt? Is it dirt? Like, what is it that he has on them that still keeps them under that bond? And I saw someone make a video that it's like, it's probably just so someone was talking about how Hitler was a brilliant speaker, and you know when someone has an underlying agenda and they're able to win you over to their side or to their party, but they have an underlying agenda and they see how your story and how your movement can align with theirs in helping them achieve their goals, they are finna use you.
It's good that she's just saying it how it is. There's a lot of people that are afraid to say things because of what could happen. Like, there's a lot of people that are afraid to say things because of what could happen. Do you know what I mean?
This isn't even a new concept. Like, there are some leaders or preachers who would love for an influencer to come to their church.
Of course. But she wants to talk the thing. She's definitely internet ready. Sis, you're internet ready. You're internet ready, sis. You get me? You got this, man. You've done well. You've done very well.
It's actually deeper, but like, the radical soldiers were used, And if you guys know about hope dealers didn't used to be hope dealers. Hope dealers used to be means. Means was one guy and his boys. They all had different names, and they were the first, pretty much the first UK rappers. And
now they're doing foolishness now, thinking I'm gonna flip and react to the bullets that's got like 7K views on Danny Press Play. We're flipping. Danny Press Play lives in flipping Dubai. I can ring him right now and tell him to take it down. I might do it. Do you know what I mean? I was thinking I might just say, bro, take it down. Let's just watch it. You get me? Just take it down. Just play mind games, just to show you power. I think I'm just gonna might do it. But to be honest, you know that they think that I'm gonna react to that. I don't even really care about that garbage. It's not gonna stream. It's not doing anything. You get me? If it starts going mad, you get me? Put it on your channel. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, and I know this means guy. Get me? I know the means guy. There's a lot of dirt on means, you get me? But I don't really care about means. I care about the young girls. I care about what's happening. I care about the infrastructure of the business. I don't really care about hope dealers and that. They're irrelevant, bro. They're irrelevant. You know what I mean? It's good to be ex-gang members. They're coming like they're ex-victims that just took bare violation and they turned to God. That's what usually happens though, isn't it, really? You got another youth talking about PDC. You got another youth saying this, bro. You have to laugh. You got another youth, you can't make this up. You got another youth playing this. Where is it, man? You got another
ordinary 10 or 11-year-old, roll the pictures. I was a shower man. Let me tell you something. You see this kid in this photo? His mind was warped by the ideologies of the leading ministries in Brixton at the time. And those ministries ain't the ones that you know about. It's PDC, OC, SMS.
Hey, Pastor Paul, don't ever lie ever in your life. And you will not be going to Brixton. This is from the main people in Brixton, because you will be getting run out from Brixton. And that was permission. And I don't even want to get the brother, man's big bro, involved. But he sent me this and he said, tell them boy there, if they forward through Brixton, they'll be coming out of Brixton, the PDCs. I don't even know why you said SMS and that and shower man. You was no shower man, bro. You get me? I know you're posting these pictures, but Ache, stay over there, bro. Don't forward through Brixton. Yeah? Let man know where you're going to be in Brixton. Respectfully. Let man know where you're going to be. Yeah? That will be the fastest run out. You will never forward through. Let man know where you're going to be. Past the pool. Yeah? Proper idiot.
Loughborough soldiers. This is what this kid was made of. When we're coming from the ends, we're actually coming from hell. Pastor Rike, you was around. You know what we went through.
You should know better though. Yeah? Paul, you should know better, fam. You should know better what's going on. You should know better, fam. You should know better. Don't ever talk about, oh, we was coming from hell. Yeah, we all come from hardship and jail and whatnot, bro. You should know better. But what I will say to you, Paul, this is a message directly to you from one of the biggest names in Brixton. I don't need to say his name. You don't step foot round there, bro. I promise you, I don't make up things. You get me? And the name begins with a B, just so you know. Yeah? Don't step foot round there.
We lost friends to the roads. We lost friends to the prison system. We had our own run-ins with the police. And for those young men...
Look at man just posting. Look, a man's in the picture saying, hey, I don't consent. Look, Show Shallow is in this message right now. Him, this is Show Shallow is saying, I don't consent. You get me? Yeah? My brother, stop making it sound great, man. Let me just go back to sis.
We were making waves in the scene. Everybody loved their music. And who got a hold of them? PT got a hold of them. Let's just say that after that because it was originally called Means, and the name was rebranded to Hope Dealers. And after it was rebranded to Hope Dealers, the original guy who started the group was kicked out of the group. Like imagine there's an upcoming Christian artist, yeah, and they get attached to a certain church, and then everything starts falling apart. Like, that's a whole nother story. Like, guys.
It's crazy though, isn't it? There's loads of stories upon stories upon stories. But when you hear little foolish but motivational talks, man, it's funny, man. You just hear some foolishness. Madness. Yeah, man, we need to cut the crap, man. Get me? Whatever you choose to do it, man. But stop kind of flipping going into neighborhoods and that. Like, yeah. My bro, you won't enter that neighborhood, respectfully.
Guys, this is some lore. This is some deep lore. It's just too much. Like, and on top of that, I'm Congolese, right? And oh my God, there are hella Congolese people there that I'm just like.
Yeah, you got the witch. The witch is there. The witch is there, man. You get me? That's the number one. Sorry, sis, but the witch is there. It's bad. It's dark.
Free you, my heart. Free you, mud. That's the thing. If you joined in 2015 when they were actually Christian, then I can understand why you're not leaving, because it's like a frog in hot water. If you put the frog straight into hot water, they're going to jump out. But if you put a frog in cold water and turn up the heat gradually, then yeah. Like, imagine seeing someone glow up spiritually and then start regressing back to their old ways slyly. But
yeah, because it happens from the motivation of money. Being motivated by money, that's what happens, man. I see it, man. You get me? Like, listen, we're all not perfect, innit? We'll all sin. But there's a level of sinning, innit? There's a level in it where you cross that mark. It's like, okay, cool, you worship the devil now. Because what you're doing here is, get me, and there's sinning where it's like, oh, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
not overtly to the point that even they can't see. Like a lot of the core members are people who were there from 2015. And I understand it, because it's like, you know, when you've been in something long enough and you still attach the old memories, but you can't see that it's changing because you're too deep in. Like, that's why I think a lot of them are just too deep in, and like they have excuses and like words to justify things that are happening, and it's just like, guys.
Good that she come and said her truth, man. You know what I mean? It's good. You know what I mean? It's good that she come to say her truth. But anyway, guys, Tuesday, 3 p.m. I've got some deep insights about Spac Nation. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. I'll show you how the infrastructure, what they're doing. There's a lot of people that, you get me? Yeah. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.